Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Business Caselette, where we take a look at little bits of business to try to leave our sessions a little more understanding about the business that surrounds us. Today, we're going to kick it off with a trivia question. What iconic British brand is known for its sophistication, fast luxury cars, martinis, shaken, not stirred, and attractive female sidekicks? Of course, we're talking about the one, the only, Agent 007, James Bond. In this caselet, we're going to be merging our learnings of core versus extended brand identity to analyze how the James Bond brand has evolved to stay current while staying true to the brand's core identity. To do this, we'll walk through the brand's history, and then we'll dive into analyzing the brand itself. Before we begin, please be sure to like and subscribe below and ring the bell to stay up to date with all the latest Business Caselette news and videos. While you're at it, comment below your favorite Bond movie. I'm dying to know. Okay, let's get into it. James Bond started as a novel by Ian Fleming, making his paper debut in 1953 with Casino Royale. Ultimately, Fleming would publish 12 Bond novels and 2 short story collections. Fleming drew inspiration for James Bond from his work as a British naval intelligence officer during the Second World War. Fleming died in 1964, however, the series did not end there. In fact, 5 other authors have taken up the pen to continue the James Bond series, and today there are a total of 40 official James Bond books. Switching gears, let's understand 007's film history. In 1962, Eon Productions released the first James Bond movie, Dr. No, with Sean Connery playing the title character. The film was produced by Harry Saltzman and Albert R. Cubby Broccoli. Before the latest 2021 release, there have been 26 movies and 6 actors who have taken on the role of James Bond, with the most recent being Daniel Craig. And if volume isn't enough of a proxy for success, financially speaking, the movies have been a hit too. The 26th and most recent movie, Spectre, made a gross box office profit of $881 million, and the 26 movies combined have grossed a total of $7 billion overall. Now that we've understood the brief history of James Bond books and film, let's dive into the brand itself. James Bond has been able to survive as a brand for more than 50 years because he represents the fantasy of an ideal, elevated lifestyle filled with action, lust, and financial freedom. Not only is he a secret agent fighting for good who always ends up on top, but he also has fantastical adventures as part of British society's elite. He keeps company with beautiful women at every turn and routinely wrecks luxury automobiles, quite literally living the dream for many. However, even from this introductory characterization of Bond, I bet you can begin to decipher what's part of the core brand identity and what's part of the extended brand identity. That's right, the Bond fantasy and society have both thankfully changed since the first Fleming novel and movie adaptation. When the first books were written by Ian Fleming, there was a strong sense of racism and sexism. The bad guys were routinely foreign, and women were solely valued on their looks, although some occasionally had a hidden agenda. Today, Bond movies have evolved these qualities of Bond's extended brand identity to match the progress of our society, and the result is a very different movie. Let's walk through some examples. Regarding Bond's choice of villains, the villains are no longer racial stereotypes. This evolution has come at the request from all angles, including the stars themselves. For example, Rami Malek had one condition before he accepted his role in No Time to Die. That was that he would not play an Islamic stereotype. Regarding sexism, we've seen a progression there as well. The first change is that women now hold leadership positions. In the 1990s, Dame Judi Dench was introduced as M. She was a woman of authority who directed Bond's missions and managed the entire UK intelligence agency. In today's terms, she was a total girl boss. Secondly, starting with Halle Berry, the Bond girls, or Bond women, have gotten more agency and are no longer mere objects for Bond or the viewer's pleasure. This transformation can be seen in Skyfall, where Naomi Harris's Eve Moneypenny is no longer just M's secretary, but a field agent herself. And in No Time to Die, there will be a female 00. Most notably, in the Daniel Craig era of Bond, the women have built deeper relationships with Bond. This can be seen in Léa Seydoux as Madeleine Swan, who is returning in No Time to Die. The takeaway outside of James Bond is that your brand must adapt with changing environments, whatever they may be. Sometimes that means adjusting your extended identity, and sometimes even pivoting your core. But overall, like Bond, your brand should listen to and reflect your diverse audience of customers and meet them where they are. Keeping all of this in mind, with a new Bond casting on the horizon, Broccoli, Bond's producer, has her work cut out for her. To elect a Bond that maintains true to the brand's core while re-establishing the brand to fit today. To do this effectively, she needs to understand the essence of the brand, and while values to the periphery might change, the brand's personality, values, and function must stay the same. That's why the next Bond will be attractive, British, and drive a fast car no matter who they cast, but all else is seemingly up in the air. Let me know below who you would cast as the next Bond and why. That's all I've got for you, but don't go anywhere. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new video. In the next video, we'll be looking at crisis leadership through the Hunger Games as part of our Leadership Through Fiction series. While you wait, be sure to check out more videos on the Business Caselette, like our video on customer lifetime value. That's all from me. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you in the next one.